You're not going to do the introduction, Will?
It is July 14th, Team Wkispeed in Linwood, Washington. I'm here with Joe Justice, Dr. Awesome, and William Newing, interim product owner, sometimes Scrum Master.
Jackson Rudd was here earlier, as was Max, and I've just forgotten Max's last name. Canella. So here's what we got done today in Linwood, Washington. Is first, Jackson Rudd and I went through the next step on the autonomous steering rack solution, and we reviewed tire speed and temperature, autonomous steering rack scrubbing to hold the tires at maximum temperature. We didn't program that, we reviewed the concept. Then we posted a job description in Professional Motorsports World and Autonomous Vehicle Testing magazine for an autonomous crash simulation intern. And then we discussed a similar system using similar software to what he was developing with the neural net software to do traffic recommendations based on live traffic cams. There was a little bit more there. We also went through some Feynman lecture on physics stuff, or started it, which was super fun. Then William and I just now, we made A-board signs. I like to show those to you. They're right over here. William had received a design, compliments of Scrum Inc., gifted by Scrum Inc., and printed out signs. And then Newing and Associates donated these wood A-boards. And William and I applied the decals. We did 2 of them, so 4 faces. We got that done. That was a medium. That's what we decided to call it based on our reference stories. Then car number 7 here, which is ready for track time, or that's its intent, track use. It had heavy camber, which is actually a good thing for track use, but it reduces fuel efficiency. So we pressed it back up to almost neutral camber, where the wheels stand almost straight up instead of leaning in. Now that's less grip in corners, as the car has some body roll, but our car has almost no body roll, so we'll have close to the peak grip with this setting. The next step, which we didn't accomplish today, is to measure the Ackerman angle on car 7. Max, our intern, did measure the Ackerman angle on car 8. And here's what he wrote. He wrote front left wheel when we're at full turn is 152 degrees, and the right wheel, front right wheel, is at 110. When we're in full right turn, the right wheel is 156 degrees and the left wheel is at 106 degrees. Now, if we re-index those to be off 90, we would see this is more like 16 degrees instead of 106. There's a little bit of math, but we can use this now to check our Ackerman angle, which is now a next step. So that's a card we'll add to our backlog. For people doing this somewhere else in the world, I'll actually ask Max how he measured these and have him talk to it on a future demo video. I'll say for doing autonomous steering rack control, having a pre-made relay board that we just ordered from Amazon. In our case, we used the Sane Smart brand, which was well reviewed and it worked great for us, is a fantastic start, because you can plug your laptop, Mac or PC, probably Unix too, directly into the Arduino and then plug that directly into the relay board and already be talking to stuff in the physical world in minutes if you already know how to use it, and in just a few hours if you have to learn. So a shortcut way to do quick autonomy testing on your Wkispeed car. It's super fun. And the Honda S2000 steering racks have an electric booster motor strong enough to steer the front wheels all by itself because our cars are so light. So you have built-in autonomous control. Super fun and easy. Then for adjusting the toe, we use Skunk 2 dampers, Pro C series on car 7 and below, which has a really easy camber adjust. On suspension V31, we have milled ovals. So by changing where the bolt is pinched, we can change the camber inside the oval track. So that's pretty straightforward. So maybe that's a tip for those folks. William, any other tips for a Wkispeed shop somewhere else in the world who maybe is trying what we did here today?
2 persons on the A-boards would be very superficial. 1 person can make it actually even larger of a task, since the graphics are fairly expensive and it is pretty sticky, and it's like putting down a giant screen cover on an iPhone.
Way easier with 2 people, and exactly like putting on a giant screen cover on an iPhone. Folks, thanks for joining us on this Thursday build party, July 14th, 2016, Linwood, Washington, United States.